You guys have probably been wondering what I've been up to. This is what I have been doing. Might notice something's a little off about the screen here. This is the education edition of Minecraft. I've started working with a school that specializes in STEM, so engineering, science, technology, stuff like that. I'm helping them integrate Minecraft activities into their program. So I've got group colors for different teams, made some little things to keep them company, and I've even made some some escape proof for the beginning so that nobody just starts leaving when I'm talking. I'll probably have them do some sort of building challenges or set up little interactive lessons that help them with critical thinking and creativity and teamwork. So here we are in the third grade town building world. Most people just started building, you know, rectangular buildings of various materials. You know, one person was building a hospital, and I believe that's what the gold blocks were going to be for, which is very creative. I ended up making this tree, and we also have my beautiful assistant who created this nice little house here, and it has a garden out back. We're here. This student, probably the most practiced with playing Minecraft, he was tasked with building a pirate ship. This is just an extra add-on that he made, and as well, this is additional, this nether portal. Oh, let's see what he's got in his chest. Plenty of interesting items. Put some balloons on there. He made some really cool banners. This person was making a statue, and I believe this add-on was to connect them, so now you can walk between them. And kind of strayed away from the statue part and just started making a little bunker with some little interactive things. Yeah, this is peering into the work of some young students at the school. Some people just started digging, which was very fun to watch. This person was trying to make a car. I helped him out trying to make the wheels, and unfortunately he didn't get to play. He didn't come back after that first day. I was just having them try to input that creativity that I know they have into Minecraft, and given enough time, I'm sure they would finish their houses or their hospitals, and you know, a lot of details in there. Just wanted to record this so that I have some proof of what I've been actually working on with stuff. Thank you guys for being patient. Alright, so I just spawned a warden earlier, and I did not know where he was. I finally found him, and he's swimming in the lava. He's not dying to it. He's just hanging out down there. Oh. He's finally up. He can't get out of there. This is so terrible. I don't know how to get him to despawn, because he can smell the sheep from right there. He'll just sit in the lava and keep doing it. I did not think I'd be babysitting wardens while I was down here. I think I need some blocks so that I can get him to walk up out of there on like a tiny staircase. This is so cursed. Come on, dude. Right next to you. You gotta get up. Come on, did you get out? Yes. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, come this way, dude. Freaking idiot. Okay, I lost him back there. Hopefully he just doesn't know where to go and despawns. Right, so I think to start this episode off, I'm gonna do some boring stuff. I really want to fish at least a little bit, because we have Luck of the Sea 3, and that increases our chances of getting enchantment books by a lot. I don't want to get all of the enchantments this way. That would be a little boring. I think it would be really nice to get some new things that doesn't require me putting my neck out and, you know, being in danger. And on top of that, I also want to finish up mining this entire thing, which is going to take a lot of my time, but for you guys, it'll be really short. I'll probably do another animation like I did last time where it just sort of disappears. I was thinking of making a little pond down here, and it'd be really cool to make it like sort of a garden pond and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to leave that for some other time. That's what happened earlier, is when I was looking around to maybe find a good spot for that, I went through this entrance sprinting, and when I walked down these stairs, there was a shrieker like right here. But instead, I'm just going to go to the surface and do the fishing, and I will bring some barrels with me, and I will put away some of my tools. I think this spot will be just fine. I think we should actually try to get more lure. Oops. I took too much fall damage. It's time to put this to use. Let's just grab some food. Do we have any food? Eesh. Alright, I found my stuff. I don't know why, but I just decided to jump off with pretty much no health. Guess I thought I could make it to the water. Alright. Oh, hello. Maybe something cool in this chest. A goat horn. Nice. Usually there's like little campfires and stuff around the outside, but it looks like none of that spawned for this one. It's another village over there. Ooh, a desert temple. Haven't seen one of these yet. Fire protection. Sharpness 4. Let's go. Protection 3. There we go. We could use one of these saddles to ride a camel. That would be really fun. Nope. Get up. It's time to go. Can you get in a boat? I think he's too big. I'll just find him after I go get this stuff. Another treasure map. And then there looks like some houses over here. Another look at the C3 rod. Kind of unfortunate. Smite 2. There's our friend. He's just chilling. I don't really know how to get this guy across water. I think I'll just leave him. We got plenty of saddles. That is so weird. Is there a tree up there? This little floating island's at a tree all the way up there. Actually right next to this treasure. So I may as well go grab that. Oh shoot, there's a jungle temple back there too. Interesting. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Must have missed this earlier. The trees were probably hiding it from whatever angle I was looking. Yo, what? Dude, oh my goodness. That is such a nice enchantment to run across. And we just got to break into the... forgot where exactly that is. Might be through this wall. Yeah. Okay. And who knew that the jungle temple would have the best kinds of loot? I think the desert temple was pretty good as well. I see another outpost over here. I don't see any cages on this one either. Got the same horn. They don't stack. I don't really feel like taking it, honestly. Oh, there's some houses right here. Well, I'm just looking at this map and I realized that the one that we had connected here, I accidentally threw away. Alright, just got back. Alright, so unfortunately we kind of lost some of our progress on this map, but we did get a new map. Well, I'm going to put this new enchantment book on there, on this pickaxe. We also got Protection 3, Smite 2, Fire Protection 2, and Sharpness 4. Sharpness 4, Protection 3, really, really good. We got really lucky on this trip, and I think we were due some better books. I mean, we've been getting just Smite, Bane of Arthropods, Knockback, really, really bad stuff that we don't really need. How much do we need? Oh, perfect. Let's put this map on the wall. structure right here is so that I can place the rest of the wool. We are almost done. Alright, that's the whole roof done. We might just do a little bit more downward, maybe breaking these blocks here and placing them in the wall like this. And then probably stop right there, or maybe one more layer down. Alright, so we've been an idiot this whole time. As you can see, I only have trash products and fish. That's because I've been not fishing in the right kind of area. I believe it's like a 5x5 area 4 deep that is available for catching treasure, which would be like over here instead. So I brought with me some materials for building like a bridge maybe, or like a not a bridge, a dock. I want to be prepared this time and actually be able to catch some of the treasure things. Guess I should have looked that up first. I think I'll make it just around this corner, so it'll come across this way, and then I can fish that way. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'll let you guys know when I figure it out. First line of action is going to be getting ourselves a bed, because I should have brought one with me. And I'm just gonna use the string to make wool. I think this is a pretty good little bridge here. Little dock to fish off of. Added some ambient lighting with the firefly bushes. And we can actually start getting to real fishing. I think I should just add a few details. There we go. I think that adds a lot more depth to the whole thing. Perfect. Very happy with this. Just gonna throw everything in there, and I'm gonna do some more fishing. There we go. We really were fishing in the wrong spot. Ooh. Well, this is definitely a sword enchantment. That is very exciting. We should be able to get stuff like enchanted fishing rods and stuff, which would be nice to finish out our fishing rod and get lure 3. Oh, enchanted bows as well. Power 4. Got a name tag. That's also considered a treasure item. A bowl. Ooh, 2, I only have lure 1, so adding this on would sort of be contradictory, because it would only upgrade it by 1, and we'd have to upgrade it again afterward, which is gonna add additional costs on to the enchantment like we had problems with before. Yo! Just fished up efficiency 4 mending book. That's gonna be so helpful. Alright, welcome back. This is the first time I've recorded in about 2.5 weeks, I think. I apologize. I showed you guys a few things, what I've done with them. I haven't had time to record or edit or anything, and now that the summer camp is over that I was working with, we can finally start playing some more Minecraft. We've actually got a new update since we've played. Got the happy ghasts and some changes to the leads and stuff like that. I don't know the full like scope of everything that changed, but it'll be very fun to get into that kind of stuff. Trying to remember, last time we left off I was fishing. I remember we had just picked this up. Unfortunately, I did not record me fishing it up, so it looks a little sus. I just whip out this book that's really good, but I think maybe fishing up one more will be fine. What I don't want to do is just fish for everything I ever want, because I don't want it to be that boring. Let's do a little bit more fishing. Let's get another book. Alright, I failed to address this bow, but flame is pretty good on a bow, unbreaking as well. Got some good stuff coming in. Alright, there we go. Oh, Riptide 3. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut that off, stop fishing up some stuff, because I don't want it to be the only thing we do. Let's head back to the house, put away all this garbage, figure out what we're gonna do next, because I haven't really had this playthrough on the mind these past couple weeks. I think what I might do is just do some like tedious things, just to, start thinking about things a little bit more subconsciously, like what kind of projects I want to get right back into, or what I have ideas for, because I need some time to sort of settle back into the game and stuff like that. Besides mining this down to the bottom, I want to make that staircase complete back there. I'll probably have to mine another layer down or up so that there's enough space for stairs, and then place all those stairs down so that it's easier to get up and down. But I also want to create like a water bubble column up to the top as well, which would be pretty long because it has to be under a mountain, which is very annoying. But yeah, let me just get everything sorted out here. See if I can use some levels here to combine some of these bows. So I want to make power 3 and change that to power 4, but I don't have enough for that. We don't really need all these fishing rods down here. I'll actually put those back up top after I'm done sorting this stuff out. Yeah, let's go put those fishing rods back up. Got all those put away. May as well break some of this on the way down. Can use the number of blocks we broke to sort of estimate how many stairs we need. 128, so 2 stacks, and we'll do a little bit more than that. Let's just get 2 more. Alright, this should get us back up to the top. Alright, so it looks like we miscounted by 4. Let's get the rest of these broken. Alright, just one more set of stairs to place. Alright, there we go. Now we can ascend much quicker. Alright, and then the next thing I want to do is break as much of this as I can, hopefully all of it. And we're going to use our current pickaxe. I'm going to put this book on it as well. So let's combine these two. How much does this cost? 6? Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to town, baby. Wow, this is interesting. I did not know there was lava beneath here. Shoot. Maybe I can make a bunch of buckets and collect some of it. That'll be useful, actually. Alright, this is now our lava chest. Okay, the actual strategy should be grabbing some of our sand and gravel and just filling it in so that we don't have to worry about it as we're doing stuff with our house. Because I don't want to have any lava over here for flammable stuff, and I also don't want to have to break all of this as obsidian. Alright, I finally got most of the lava out of here. I don't need to continue back there because that's beyond the bounds of where we're mining down, so yeah, let's just continue on with what we were gonna do. Alright, so unfortunately, I got really antsy and wanted to repair my tools. I was in the nether trying to get some quartz to get the experience to mend everything that I had, which was most importantly just the 2 pickaxes. I died right there, and just about the only important thing I lost was the Fortune 2 pickaxe. At least we still do have some mending on a pickaxe and some efficiency, but we'll have to get that fortune back some other time. Managed to keep my god apples and my compasses and most of my armor and my axe, but yeah, the pickaxe is gone, the one I was using, and the one that had all the durability from mining stuff. So I need to get back. I need to chill because I am stressed. Yeah, let's get going. Let's use these bottles of enchanting. It's not going to take us very far. But now, yeah, we're at 160, which is really good. We can find something to mine to get that back to full. You know what? I might just go fishing and get that all the way back up from doing that. I did get to come back out of the nether with fully enchanted pickaxe and stuff once during that intermission between each layer, because the layers are pretty thick and take a lot of time to mine, going through durability like crazy. Yep, it just so happened that that time we were out of luck. Mined into a weird spot where lava poured in through the quartz I broke. I could not get out of the lava very quickly, and when I did, I was pretty low. I burnt to death. Let's get back to fishing. Let's get this back to full. Alright, so I stopped recording just to focus on fishing. I kept pausing and playing every time I caught a fish was coming and all that stuff. But I stopped doing that. And this is everything I got. Unfortunately, the only good thing we got was this efficiency book. We have Smite 4, Knockback 2, Quick Charge 2. Our Bane of Arthropods 4, Knockback 2. Smite 4, and Smite 3, which is just lovely. We're never going to use that. Maybe the Smite eventually, but there we go. There's our Smite. Got it. Awesome. Don't need any more. But I did get a lot of fishing rods and a few bows. And our pickaxe is about ready. I think I'm done. I'm gonna head back. Alright, here we go. Gotta finish this off. Alright, so I've used the rest of the durability that I just fished up, and we are almost done with the last layer. I'm gonna leave it here. I really don't feel like grinding for more XP right now. Once it's out of the way, I might just have to break like the walls and stuff, but that's equivalent to like maybe a layer and a half, 2 layers. So it won't be too bad at all. I think that might be one of my next objectives, is not just, you know, building stuff up outside, but also creating like an XP farm somewhere or in some fashion, you know, so that I can reliably get it without killing myself in the nether. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't really get to any building today. That's what I initially planned. But I will still show you guys some concept, because I promised I would, or I said I would last episode, some concept of what I had worked on in a creative world, getting some ideas, you know, like what kind of style I want some of these buildings to be in out here in the city. And I'm hoping it looks good. I think it does. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end this episode, because I really just want to get this one published. And it's probably not going to be the best video, the most coherent video, but I hope that you guys can stick around and enjoy episode 5. And then once this one's done, episode 6 is coming. I swear it will be coming. I really hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and I apologize again for having such a latent episode 5. I know you guys were used to the one video a week, and I said I wanted to do that, but I was a little ambitious, and I will be more fluid in the future. Don't expect a video every week, but expect a video, period. You know, I hope that makes sense. Well, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Where we're using these skulk vines in order to create some more color texture, have that gradient come up in between. I've also been messing around with the skulk having transformed some of the building. Over here we have some of it taking over and dripping down. It's also integrated into the building as part of the walls. The inside isn't anything spectacular, but what I plan to do is make farms in some of these buildings. Hope you guys like some of these concepts, and if you have any ideas, please let me know.